Okay, you've all mastered inputting just a single number into a function and simplifying or finding the answer based on that. We're going to now put in more than just a number. We're going to put in an expression that includes a variable also. And your answer is not going to be a number. Your answer is going to be a variable expression, not just a number. Okay? So you're going to have to do some distributing maybe, or some multiplying, combining like terms maybe. We'll see what each problem gives us. I'm going to do a few of them. You don't have to get your score real high. I'm going to show you why, and we'll go from there. All right, so g of j is equal to j plus 10. J is the variable in the function. J is the variable in parentheses. You're going to input v minus 7 for that j. Let me make this a little bigger for you. There we go. You're going to input v minus 7 into this function for the j. So when I do that, it's going to say g of v minus 7, I'm doing this very formally the first time, is equal to, replace the j with v minus 7. There's no coefficient to j, so there's nothing to distribute. This is an easy one. And then plus 10 tags on to the end. And now simplify whatever's over here any way you can. You have negative 7 plus 10, you can combine them. So that means that it equals v, and negative 7 plus 10 is plus 3. And that's my answer. My answer is a variable expression. So v plus 3 is my final answer. Submit. Correct. I'm brilliant, it says. All right, I'm going to do a couple of these, and then I'm going to send you free. F of u is equal to 5u. So they want to replace the u with d minus 10. So I'm going to make it equal. There's a coefficient, and it's 5. And then I'm replacing the u with what it tells me to replace it with. I'm replacing it with d minus 10. All right. So now I'm going to have to distribute, and I will get 5d minus 50 as my final answer. And I'll type that in here, 5d minus 50. All right, submit. All good, well done. I'm going to skip out. Be careful here. Here are my coefficients in negative 5, so I'm distributing negative 5 into this parentheses. Make sure you distribute a negative carefully with this negative 10. I'm going to skip ahead to show you what it looks like where you're going to stop. You're going to stop when you get a SMART score up to 60 or higher. Like you might be in the 50s, and your SMART score might take you up over 60. But once you get to 60, here's what happens. They square the variable, b squared. You don't know how to do that. I don't think you know how to do that. I'm not going to require you to do that. So once your SMART score gets to a 60 or higher, you can stop. Your SMART score target is just a 60. All right, so I'm just going to get this wrong to show you. When I go back, I'm just going to, maybe it's going to be an N. I'm going to get this wrong. When I go back, and I'm going to say, yes, I got it. And I'm going to show you, okay, negative 5s goes in for r. So my h of r is going to become h of negative 5s. It's going to say negative 10 times negative 5s replaces the r minus 6. This is not distributing. Be very careful, because this is not a summary difference. It's just negative 10 times negative 5s. You multiply the negative 10 times the coefficient, and you get positive 50s. Positive 50s. And then this negative 6 is outside the parentheses, so do not multiply negative 10 times that. It just comes down as a minus 6. Okay? Submit. Right answer. I'm going to get this one right really fast. So right now I have 59. 59, and you see that I still don't have any squares in my squared variables in my function. So I'm going to do this one real fast. Let's see. This will be 32s And then 16 minus 7 is plus 9. And once I get this right, it's going to take me over 60. And then my variable will be squared. And that's where you're going to stop. Your target score for your SMART score is 60 or higher. Once you get to 60, it's going to put a square on your variable, and you are going to stop. Clear? All right, go for it.